Cleared, authorities may need to keep their eyes on more than just speed. Rita Tinina, KTN News.
Very, very sad story there, and really it just points to a lot of carelessness and just lack of adherence to basic traffic rules. Let's now move on to another story. Court leader Raila Odinga now says the opposition will consider the revival of countrywide demonstrations to pressure the Jubilee government to fast-track the replacement of IEBC commissioners. Raila is accusing President Uhuru Kenyatta of undue delay in assenting to the Electoral Acts. Chris Dairo has this report.
With only 5 days remaining before the 30th September deadline that was set by the Parliamentary Joint Select Committee to have new IEBC commissioners in office, the process seems to have stalled, even as the 2017 August general election fast approach. And according to CODCO Principal Raila Odinga, the Jubilee administration is to blame for delaying the process.
It was irresponsible of Parliament not to submit the bill immediately to the President for signature. Secondly, the President also took his time in signing the bill, which should not have happened. We need to now make up for the time that has been lost.
Noting that the negotiated deal on the IEBC was reached after the opposition staged countrywide demonstrations for almost a month, piling pressure on the Jubilee administration to intervene on their demands to have new IEBC commissioners in office, Odinga indicated that going back to the streets still remains a viable option for them.
The longer they delay, the more disillusioned people are going to become. And this may lead to a very unfortunate situation, which, of course, God forbid, we don't want to contemplate. But if they think that they can get away with it, that way, I'm sorry. Let them know that it will not be tolerated. So we have not talked about civil demonstrations, but I don't think that that is out of the way. You know, it is an option that is there.
The CODCO principal asked the government to fast-track the process of deciding the send-off package for the 9 IEBC commissioners, insisting, as the opposition, they will not participate in the coming elections with the current IEBC commissioners.
Right now you are paying 9 commissioners, but the new law has only provided for 7 commissioners. Again, a waste. Okay? So these people should be terminated immediately, even if you are saying you are going to pay them, but at least they should be given letters of termination so that when the others come, they start afresh.
Archbishop of the Anglican Church, Jackson Ole Sapit, has also challenged Parliament to desist from blame games, stating that as religious leaders and stakeholders in the process of getting new commissioners, they have already done their part.
And what we have begun to hear is not so good news for this country. When the various arms began to blaming one another. I heard yesterday the Speaker of the National Assembly blaming Salaries and Remuneration Commission as the one delaying the process, and those ones say, no, we are not the ones. And this blame game will not augur well for the process and for this nation to have a peaceful election.
Speaker of the National Assembly, Justin Muturi, has blamed the Salaries and Remuneration Commission, together with Treasury, for stalling the process of removing the IEBC commissioners, hence delaying the recruitment of new IEBC office holders. According